live stream. Not welcome back. I just noticed this ugly light in the back, so I gotta turn that off. How are we all doing today? I'm in a little skirt. But today I'm going to be doing my makeup, speaking to no one right now because it's 25 seconds in and people are just starting to join. How are we all doing today? I'm currently in a top from my 420 collection, which is actually dropping in 2 days on 420 at 4:20 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And honestly, I'm like super fucking excited for it because it's just like so on brand and like everything has been running so smoothly. We're shooting for the collection tomorrow, so of course it's like last minute as fuck, but I'm excited. I'm gonna be beating my mug today and just answering questions, so feel free to pick my brain. Y'all already know. Me out of breath because I quite literally just spoke 1,000 words a minute. Aw, you guys are so sweet. I'm honestly super excited. This collection even became a thing because last time I live stream on YouTube, someone asked me if I was doing a drop for 420. And then I realized like, why was I not doing a drop for 420? So that's where we're at right now. Also make sure if you guys are just joining this, make sure you give it a thumbs up because we need your boy to be on the algorithm for this drop. And so that way this live stream gets pushed, we could all have a fun and fresh time and just live our fantasies together. Let's see. What are some of the ideas you have for the collection? So pretty much right now I'm wearing an iconic top. I can't spoil too much because y'all are gonna see in like 2 days, but it's a pretty iconic collection. I've gotten a lot faster at sewing, so that's been nice, but I have 1 to 2 more pieces to make in the collection, and then pretty much everything for it will be made. So I'm super excited about that. And I have to go get a couple more materials. I just need paper to make my own pattern with, but yeah. So first things first, going in and concealing. I haven't done my makeup since I shot Honey Glazed Glass for the lookbook the other day, but it's just because I've been working really hard. I feel like I've been non-stop sewing and like that shit gets hella intensive. Like I cried over it the other night, but I'm fine, I'm thriving. I've been very happy. I've been feeling very powerful and very untouchable, so that's hot. Oh my goodness, who donated? Tara, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Tara Summers, you icon. Are you considering making your own makeup line? Honestly, I have never considered making my own makeup line because I am not a beauty YouTuber, even though I be doing my makeup. I just be in glam all the time. I'm super open to it, but there is one brand I was working on a potential collab with that we were supposed to do back in March, but things just got kind of crazy all around. And so we were not able to fully execute that idea. But I definitely would love to collab with a makeup brand of sorts. I would love to do like an eyeshadow or like a liner palette. I've always imagined myself doing like a palette, kind of like something like this. But yeah, thank you again for the donation though. That was super sweet. Did you put powder before concealer? Is it a good trick? I did do that. And so let's talk about that. I did that because I don't have any primer. And honestly, I've just been wanting to not put my makeup on like nothing. So that's why I did that. Honestly, it seems to do good for me, like in place of a primer. It's just like something to stick to, you know? Whenever I do my concealer, by the way, this is kind of how I be making it look. The world needs it. Honestly, if you guys could see me collabing with some kind of makeup brand, what makeup brand would it be? I feel like it should be Suvia Cosmetics, but like, it was so funny. I posted a photo on my story and I tagged them in one of like, using that palette, and they sent me back a heart and a rainbow flag, and like in my head, I was just like, okay, gay rights. Suva? Oh, it is Suva, damn it. Did you decide where to move? I'm really thinking about Denver. I'm probably gonna visit at the end of this month after this collection drops. It's really been my focus now, and honestly just organizing as much work as I can to help fund myself moving to Denver, because like, let me tell you guys, I really just threw it out there into the world and like have not planned it too much. I really need to visit before anything, and so hopefully I could get that done out at the end of this month. Also, on the bright side too, fully vaccinated, no more side effects, so that's really fun and fresh. Have you ever thought of doing collabs with smaller YouTubers around your area? I would love to do more collabs. Honestly, collabs are fun if like I vibe with them, and I'm super open to doing with it because it's like, honestly, collabing with people I feel like is a really good way to grow on YouTube. But and then outside of that, I feel like it's always fun. I just did a collab and filmed one with Power Bunny, my friend Steffi, who's been staying with us for a bit, and we're unboxing Pokemon cards. So be on the lookout for that. I do not know exactly when that's gonna come out. It's probably gonna be a cool minute. But sis is on vacation right now, so I can't even trip. Okay, should I get everything blended? You're moving away from LA? Yeah, because LA is like just not my vibe. I mean, LA is definitely my vibe. I just definitely think I need to get away for a bit, just to experience other parts of the US, you know? I'm not that well traveled, and growing up, honestly didn't get to travel too much. All the trips that I have gone on since I've turned 18 have all been funded myself, but being an adult and being young and like not really knowing what I was doing, I didn't really take up the opportunity to travel as much as I wanted to. So I'm really hoping that now, since I'm vaccinated, I can go ahead and start traveling. But now I'm gonna be traveling to places that like I wanna move and checking them out. And after I do that, and once I'm settled in my new place, I feel like I'm gonna be traveling like a lot more. Right now too, I'm using this blush by Undone, and I know it looks really harsh right now, but I'm gonna go ahead and blend it out, and it's gonna make it look a lot more natural. I always miss them. You're my absolute fave to chat with. Aw, thank you so much. Hi, Romy. Let me see. An LB Twink graphic liner palette, the world needs it. Graphic LB Twink design t-shirts. Even though I would love to wear those tops, wear that everything. So I actually do still have my merch shop up. I don't really talk about it too much because obviously I've been like designing my own pieces, but my merch is available at www.teespring.com/store/lbtwink. You'll be able to find like the Bitch I'm Baked sweater, some normal non-smoking related as I feel like hoodies we could get, and then also my Still Gay Still Stone merch, which is an iconic piece, timeless in my opinion. Okay, so now, see how much better that is once it's blended out? Like I'm red, but it's better that way. I'm also drinking coffee. So happy you're live right now. Missed your face. Hope you're well. Love you so much. Love you too, Bree. I'm guessing that's how it is, or how it's pronounced. I appreciate that so much. Honestly, the fact that the internet is like, I don't know, it's crazy. Like honestly, this online world that we live in, and just like how much it's like become my life now. It's literally just exactly how teenage Thomas envisioned it. So crazy. Chase your dreams, bitches. Okay. So now, even if it's botched a bit, that's fine. Now we're gonna go ahead and set it. And when I set my face, I always dab it, just because I've heard that's what's best. Are you planning on doing any videos with Francis in the future? So happy to see you thriving. I would love, but my sis is honestly getting her travel kicks out right now because she has been chilling out for the past year. But honestly, when she comes home, hopefully her and I, when I go and visit these places that I want to move, most likely I'm gonna have her with me because need bestie. It's gonna be really sad when we have to move out. It's a depressing thought. But it's only for a minute, knowing us. Oh, we have 50 people in here, but we got 16 likes. So this is your sign. If you guys have not given the video live stream a thumbs up, now is the time. Let's help push your boy on this damn algorithm, because YouTube is crazy, and like hopefully they don't shadow ban me for my 420 collection. My Bittersweet collection yesterday morning got removed off YouTube by UMG. It didn't say specifically why or what song I used, so I have yet to really sit down and figure it out because I've been like super busy responding to emails, creating clothes, doing all that jazz. Oh my gosh, we went up like double the likes. Love that. Oh my god, my son sent me your channel. That was the way he came out to us. Thanks. Honestly, I really hope that your son comes from a very accepting family, because I do want to put this out there. If there's any older people in the older generations who do have kids who are kind of like on the fence about homosexuality, it is something that I feel like has very much so affected my upbringing. And sometimes I think having a supportive family, especially in who your child is, their sexuality is a part of something that they are, it's gonna have a big effect on their life. And there's a lot of things that could have been avoided if like you let them grow up in an environment where it's accepting. Just honestly be their bestie, because growing up gay, honestly, like you face a lot of discrimination in the sense of your sexuality, and it's very something that to this day I feel like I still carry around with me everywhere. But it's fine. We're doing this to set future generations up for success. But that was really sweet. I'm happy. And congrats to your child too. Hopefully they're doing great. What's the process of getting a tooth gem? So I actually got mine about, I want to say 3 years ago now. And I did it at a piercing shop out here in Long Beach, and pretty much it was the second one I got. I swallowed the first one I had. Love that for me. But when it comes to getting them, they pretty much just like lay you down. They like dry your tooth, and then they like prep it, prime it. Then they put this like, it's almost like braces glue they put it on, and put it under a UV light, and then the light cures it, kind of like how they do nails. But yeah, it's like a painless ass process. Right now, guys, I'm using Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer in my eyelids just to like add some definition. This is like what I use every day for my eyeshadow. Okay, let's see what's next. I believe I'm going to go in and do a bit under my eyes with whatever color is left over under this brush. Did you ever lie to anyone about your HIV status when hooking up? Honestly, that's how I got it, so no. If anything too, I feel like I don't really participate in hookup culture. Especially anymore, not after this childhood. Whenever he downloads Grindr, it's just because he wants attention, to be fucking honest. Honestly, I've been feeling great the past couple days. I think it's because I'm excited for a collection. I felt very productive. I felt like a boss-ass bitch. Remembering how powerful he really is. As I sniffle. So right now I just threw some brown eyeshadow under, and I'm just gonna wing it out a bit. I just do this because I'm gonna put a colored liner on today. And I like doing this just to kind of give me a guide, in the sense of like, I know which direction this fucking liner is heading in. Just some light. Where's the chat? There it is. How painful was your neck tattoo? Honestly, my neck tattoo, I promise you, had to have been one of my least painful tattoos, because it was really short. It took about 20 minutes. I would avoid your Adam's apple area and then like try not to swallow, because like that should be like Okay, so now we're gonna go into our eyebrows, and actually I've had a new little way I've been doing my brows. I just gotta find me brow brush. Here it is. So, Honey Glazed Glass gave me this NYX. It's actually brow gel, and so it sticks a lot better, but it's almost can be used as like a pomade. So what I like to do is I like to put some on my hand. It's a pretty thick formula, and then I go in with what I used to do my eyebrows, and just go in with the brush, and then with a light hand, I'll do this side for you guys. You can see, yeah. I start from here. Oh shit, that was a heavy hand. And then I draw a line outwards. And then I start doing small little hair-like strokes. And then kind of, not the best brow yet, but I'm gonna go clean it up after I do it. I really want it, but I'm scared of how sensitive the area is. Honestly, fuck it. Pain is only temporary. But if you have a low pain tolerance, it's probably gonna hurt. I like to think of something as if like it's ticklish, it's probably gonna be hurt to tattoo, or like sensitive per se. Let's see. Ooh. But I'm gonna keep this playing to keep the views up. Okay, we love a sister who keeps engaged. What age did I start getting tattooed? So I got my very first tattoo when I was 17, and I actually gave it to myself because I wanted to be that, I wanted to say that I gave myself my first tattoo, like so bad. So I stick and poked a camera on myself because I was really into modeling at the time. And then when I legally turned 18, I went and got that on my finger, the little kings on my ring finger, to, whatchamacallit, I lost my train of thought. Oh, just randomly got that in Hollywood one day. And then, yeah, after that, I like really went off when I was like 18 with the tattoos. Also, I've been digging the little hat vibe, bringing out my mask energy. Not really, but like it makes me feel like it. Ooh, we have 51 people in here. If you guys haven't already, make sure you give it a thumbs up for my new people joining. Hi, I'm just beating my mug and just living my life, doing my makeup. Let's see. What age did you start smoking at? I started smoking weed when I was 15, honestly. And not in any way, shape, or form am I saying go do it. Literally make your own decisions, but like, let's not treat it like smoking weed at 15 is the end of the world. But there's a lot other more productive things I feel like you should be doing at 15, like not smoking weed. But that just personally is when I started. I have no idea where I was going with that. So we're getting somewhere with these brows. Are you a 90s baby? I was born in 1999. So technically, yes, I grew up with like, I don't know, it was weird. Like the era I grew up in, I feel like was a mix of like 90s and like Y2K. I mean, well, duh, it was literally Y2K. But I grew up with like Rugrats, Lizzie McGuire, That's So Raven, Hannah Montana. Honestly, the 2000s were a really golden year, or a golden decade. I love these brows because if like any slight expression. Thomas, are we 99 Leos? Oh baby, we are. Just got my first hoop in the mail. You inspired me to start my flow journey. Oh my goodness, I really need to make a video about hula hooping. I just haven't gotten to it yet because honestly there's just been a lot on my plate. Honestly, y'all, I need a manager because at this point, I miss a lot of opportunities just because I can't really keep up. But like, I'm also like really picky who I would want to manage me. I don't even know managers. My brows look like that and I always look pissed. It's amazing because people never talk to me. No, I felt that. I felt that heavily and that's why I keep doing it. Not that I don't like people talking to me, but y'all would be amazed at some of the things people say to me in public. Sometimes it's just hella out of pocket. So when I do this, they don't do it as much. Okay, so that'll be good enough for the brows because I'm gonna clean them up with concealer. The recipe to RBF is brows. That is honestly that part. How has the jewelry I sent you been working out? I really hope everything worked out. Everything has been so cute. I don't know if you've noticed the last couple days in my Instagram story, I've been wearing the earring. One of my favorite pieces, honestly. But thank you so much again. I really do appreciate that. Have I ever watched Star Trek? I have not. I was honestly never a fan of like space movies for whatever reason. Concealer. Okay, so now I'm gonna go clean these up, snatch these brows because this is not it. Honestly, doing my makeup is literally my favorite single part of every day. I'm like, glam time, the best time. What's a Vulcan? See, that's so much better. I'll have to fix it up again, but that is fine. So much more snatched. I feel like right here. Cute. Let's see. Would you ever come to Scotland? The views are so pretty. As long as it's not homophobic, I will go. But if a place is homophobic, I kind of have this on my neck, so I can't arrive. I had someone yesterday ask me what that meant, and like what my tattoos meant. And I was just like, honestly, I just had traumatizing childhood love. But they asked me what this one was, so I had to explain to them what it was. And I was just like standing there, really hoping that they weren't homophobic. And they weren't, so that was cool. Okay. Looks starting to come together. Your eyebrows are the same as Vulcan's. Oh, from Star Trek. Okay, that makes more sense now. Baddie Tommy, y'all already know. He always a baddie. Live to be a bad bitch. Then thrive. What would you say to a potential boyfriend's parent when meeting them the first time? Honestly, my ass would stay quiet. I literally hate meeting parents. No, I probably wouldn't stay quiet. I'd probably like gas their son up. I'd be like, oh my god, your son is a king. I wouldn't. I have no idea. That's like one of those situations I feel like you just have to be put in to have a solid answer on that. Cause like for me, the thought of it just like makes me anxious. Because parents be judging the fuck out of me, and I get it because like, look at me. Hoping you don't get hate crimed in public. It's such a real fear. Many of my pals struggle with this in upstate New York. Honestly, homophobia is like very prevalent, especially like I feel like over the past couple weeks, not even weeks, past couple months, I feel like it's gotten a bit worse. But on top of that, honestly, I'd just be staying in my lane. Like, there's not really anything I could do about it. I don't really pay attention to it that much anymore, and honestly, I'm just fed up with it. So like, I've just been ready to like pop off with someone being homophobic. I literally like will be like out in public and just get a weird stare from people, and then honestly, it just feels homophobic. But then I just remove myself from the situation. But for the most part, people don't really come up to me too much. Felt like I had hair on my tongue. Let's see. Is the tattoo on your arm stitches or barbed wire? It is stitches. I can tell my vape is gonna die. That's the most I could do on this live stream. I saw someone ask if I wear lipstick earlier, and I don't. Usually I wear some type of like sheen color, so this one is by Grwm. It is the Power Plump Lip Balm. And honestly, I like it because it like gradients itself. And I'm a big hoe for some gradient lips. Okay, so I think from here, I'm now gonna use this palette. And like honestly, this palette is revolutionary. You literally just dip the brush in water and then dip it into a color. Basically turns it into like face paint. Watch this. Like what? And it came with this brush too, and honestly I feel like it like helps me do my liner a lot faster and more efficiently. Everything will be okay. Okay, let's see. For everyone always asking me a liner tutorial, I don't know if you could see, but this is how I do it. Snatched. Now replicate. Okay. Those are like kind of not really the same. Fuck. It's okay. It can be fixed. Do you watch RuPaul's Drag Race? No, I do not. Honestly, watch Dragula instead because RuPaul is problematic and slightly transphobic, but I'm not here for the smoke. I've never, honestly, like, okay, so when I was 17, I was in the show, and in the show were people from RuPaul's, and I didn't hear very much good things about the show, about the behind the scenes. Honestly, like, it's a lot. It does in ways do good, and it has made the drag community very mainstream, which is a great thing. But also, I think that the show should be a lot more inclusive than from what I've heard it is. And the person who I had met from it was someone who was trans, so I trust their opinion. I'm like, Kelly Mansell, if you ever see this, I still ride for you. Honestly, an iconic thing, when I was 17, Kelly Mansell took me to lunch during one of our shows and was like, honestly, like one of the only people in the cast who was super cool to me. So that's how Alina is looking so far. Okay, 57 viewers and 51 likes. If you guys are joining in, or if you're been here and you still have not given it a thumbs up, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Let's push him on the algorithm because it's just what he deserves. It's what we all deserve. If only the algorithms pushed us all. Ooh, okay, now we got the likes over the views. That is iconic. That one dislike is sus. Honestly, it's probably one of the people in life who don't like me, but that's fine. I feel like there's low-key, not a collective of people, but there's always seems to be a very similar number of dislikes on my video, like across all my videos, and it honestly makes me, and it happens like honestly whenever I post, and then it just stays stagnant like that. I feel like it's someone who just don't like me, who just like has my notifications on just to offer a dislike. It's just the way that I live in people's minds rent-free. Ooh. Sorry about that. What do we think so far, the liner? She even? Oh my goodness, sorry. Not sorry. Make me wanna cry. Why did I do that? Hold up. What do we think? That works. Love the liner. Oh, thank you. The dislikes are bots, literally. Would you ever want to move to the East Coast? Honestly, 100% I would. I feel like the East Coast would be hella fun. I've been to New York, and after I take on wherever I take on next, New York is the next one in mind. Okay. Now, almost done with my makeup. Love that. One thing I always do is make a little dot under the middle of my eye. Whoa. Okay, so I'm serving. I think I'm gonna throw some gel espresso, like brown waterproof liner into my eye crease, or not my crease, on my waterline. I used to love only colored makeup looks. Now I really love a neutral eye with a pop of color. I wonder if I could use this to do. We'll just have a little bronzy pop of color in a corner today. Ooh, as a watering. I keep looking over this way because I'm used to my camera being over here, but it's over here. I would do dark green. I don't have dark green. You should do black liner over the green. Ooh, if I was going for a more bold editorial style look today, I would, but because I'm not, I shall not. So don't clock me for this. I'm using mascara on my brows. Damn, there's a clump. There we go, it's gone. Whatever works for you, honestly, right? So this is the look we have right now. I wanna hit my vape. Meltdown starting. Literally that part though. Not really. That's a lie. Anyways, I'm gonna put on my mascara. I literally hate when that happens. Okay, let's go ahead and put on this mascara and finish this look off. So guys, on 420, to the people who are in here, oh my god, we have 71 people in here. Damn, that's a lot more than I thought there was. Hi to everyone who's like just coming in. So come 420 at 4:20 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, I will be dropping a lookbook for the 420 collection that I have coming out for Twinkie Couture. And so, today I have one more piece to finish, and then I'm done with all the pieces in the collection. And then after that, tomorrow is the shoot day, and then I'm gonna be spending all day editing. There's also going to be a vlog of the a little BTS of the lookbooks, but the vlog won't come till later in the week. And on a happy note too, literally got those videos sponsored. Like what? We're sponsoring collection lookbooks at this point? That's fucking hot. It really makes me happy that like all this hard work honestly be paying off, and putting years on end into creating content. It really is now just like what I love to do, and like, I don't know, it makes me happy. And I appreciate you guys, even all 63 of you in this live right now, for helping that even be a thing, because without you guys, I literally have no idea what would have gone on in my life. Like, I literally cannot imagine what the fuck where I would be if like I didn't have YouTube and Twinkie Couture. I appreciate it endlessly, I really do. Mascara really just changes everything. You're a YouTuber and a designer, period. Manifested. That literally, I feel like I've built off my entire life off hard work and manifestation of my goals. And I stand by that. That was a pretty quick makeup look if I don't say so myself. So pretty much guys, this is the makeup look that we are doing for today. Whenever I do this with my hair, I feel like that guy from Recess. Well, thank you, me doing a curtsy. Thank you guys so much for joining my live stream. I'm about to head out because I got lots of work to do today. I really appreciate you guys for joining me, chatting with me, keeping me company while I do my makeup. My Depop also today hit 1,000 fucking followers. Bitch, my store on Depop hit 1,000 followers. Twinkie Couture hit 2,500 on Instagram. So thank you guys. If you don't follow Twinkie Couture over on Instagram, make sure you do at Twinkie Couture. Also make sure, go follow the Depop, also at Twinkie Couture. You can't watch the Bittersweet lookbook, so go stream the Twinkie 2.0 lookbook. Let's get it to 10,000 views, because like quite literally it's at 9,000 right now. Make sure if you don't already, follow me over on my Instagram at lbtwink. Follow me on TikTok at lbtwink. I've been popping off there again lately. Popping off, popping out. Always glowing, growing, and fucking thriving here. Let me see what else do I have to say. Make sure you have your bells turned on. So 420 at 4:20:21 at 4:20 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. The Twinkie 2.0 420 collection will be dropping. It's gonna consist of around 8 to 9 items. We'll see how far I get, but I'm super excited. The lookbook is going to be quite literally so fucking iconic because, you know, I never come to serve you guys a flop, but hope you guys have a beautiful rest of your day. Thanks for joining. XOXO.